Janet, good evening. Do you remember me? I'm sorry, who is it? Oh, you don't remember me? I can't believe it. I remember you so well. I'm sorry, where did we meet? May I ask your name as well? Oh God, it's me, Susan, your husband's childhood friend. Ah, I remember now. I was walking with Bob and we ran into each other. I was so surprised when you asked me to exchange contacts. I met you only once at our wedding. We hardly talked to each other, and you were touching him a lot at that time. I thought you were very friendly. What? You were jealous? You're worried about me, right? I'm much prettier than you. That's funny. You were right about that. You have a lot of confidence in yourself, don't you? What do you mean by right? I've always been in love with him. I knew it. You were hostile towards me. I haven't received a single text from you since then. I forgot about your name and having your contact, but I remember you well. I know. You were worried about me. I've loved him since we were kids. We were like friends for a long time, but I believed he would choose me in the end. But when I heard that he was going to marry you, I was really shocked. I was going to congratulate you both at the wedding, and I was ready to give up on him. But I changed my mind. Changed? At a wedding, a bride looks so beautiful in her makeup and dress, right? Maybe it was the lights too. You looked pretty. But the other day, you were just ugly. I thought to myself, this is the woman who took him away from me. And I decided to get him back. Well, I didn't take him from you. And why do you go that far? It's rude. Shut up! But didn't we meet about 6 months ago? Why are you contacting me now? Are you not only ugly but also stupid? Do you expect me to tell you that I want him right away? If I did that, you might get desperate. So when I knew for sure that Bob will be mine, I was going to let you know. So you mean you two are dating now and going to be together? I thought you were an idiot, but you're relatively quick. Thank you for that. Lately, he said he's been working late and coming home late a lot, hasn't he? He's lied about working late. He comes to my house. He says this all the time. You're much better than her. We've known each other since we were kids. We were so close, I didn't notice it until now. I shouldn't have married her. He said that. Well, this is what happens if I try. So, will you divorce him? This is out of the blue. I'm not ready. Why? You don't want a husband who doesn't love you, right? You have to make up your mind. You can still start your life over now, can't you? Even if that's true, I don't want you to tell me that. Why? I'm saying this out of kindness. It's none of your business. Well, whatever it is, get divorced as soon as possible. I'll be waiting. Bob, we need to talk. I got a call from your childhood friend, Susan. She said you're having an affair with her. Lately, you've been coming home late, saying you were going for a drink with your coworkers or something. I want to talk to you today, so can you come home earlier? Anyway, I'm waiting for your call, so please call me when you come home. You didn't come home yesterday. Where did you stay? At Susan's? I know you've read my messages, so why don't you reply? I stayed awake waiting for you. I want to talk to you today, so please do come home. Janet, I need to talk to you. I contacted you many times, but you ignored me. What do you want now?
That's your fault, isn't it? If I'm told to come home early because we need to talk, I can expect that I'll get a lecture from you. That makes me not want to come home. You really don't understand men, do you? That's why you get dumped. Why don't you emulate Susan?
Huh?
Oh, you're so dumb. You won't understand unless I say it clearly. Listen to me. I've filed divorce papers.
What? I didn't sign it, did I?
It was accepted, so what's the big deal?
That's not the point. I said we'd talk about it, didn't I?
That's the last thing I wanted to do. You know what's happening, right? I'm with her.
Wow.
The divorce is final. There's no need to hide it now. It was a lot of work for her to sign your name in your handwriting.
She wrote it.
She loves me so much, she'll do anything if she can marry me. I realize that I'm happier with her than with a strong woman like you. I feel great now that our divorce is finalized. I divorced you because you're useless. But I'll give you 3 days because I'm a nice guy. Get out of the house in 3 days. I'm not coming home in the meantime. You'd better pack your stuff quick.
I'm already out.
What?
I knew you were cheating on me, but I didn't know who you were with. I wanted to find out, but I was too busy with work. I didn't have time to look for a detective agency. Then, Susan came forward to tell me that she was the one you were having an affair with. I didn't have to look for a detective agency.
You're acting tough, aren't you? You're hurt that I divorced you, aren't you? You've been trying to talk to me for a long time.
Don't get me wrong. To divorce you, I just wanted to talk about money and work.
What? About work? I thought you were going to confront me about the cheating and say you didn't want a divorce.
Don't get full of yourself. I'm just happy to be divorced from a cheater like you. But I can't stand the way you did it. You work for my father's company. We should talk about your work, shouldn't we? My father must have called you several times. He was furious that you didn't answer at all.
Because I thought he'd say he'd never allow me to divorce you.
You are wrong. When I told him you were cheating on me, he said he'd never forgive you.
Oh no. I thought I was going to take over him and become the president.
Did he ever say that to you? You're always so self-serving, aren't you? He says you don't take your job seriously. Your sales are bad and you're really useless.
Huh? Are you kidding?
I've seen how you work and I agree. You probably thought that you could become the president and you wouldn't have to work so hard. How can someone like that be president? I'll let my father know that you filed for divorce without telling me. See you later.
Janet, wait a minute. If you do that, I can't go to work. Hey, Janet. You were right about everything. I called your father earlier. He said that he'd been trying to reach me about work, but I ignored him. Even though I'm not capable, he put up with me because I was your husband. He said, "You betrayed Janet and us. I'll never forgive you. I don't want to see you. Get the hell out of my company."
He didn't recognize your abilities and wanted to let you go. On top of that, he let you marry me, but you cheated on me. There's no way he can forgive you.
I know I'm incompetent, but I asked him to keep me at work. You told the whole company that I cheated on you, so he told me that even if he forgave me, there's no place for me. What have you done? They'll talk about you too.
I don't care. I'd hate it if I have to work with you. Besides, you have no self-esteem asking him to keep you. You're so lame. Well, I had a feeling that was going to happen, so I let the whole company know. Everyone in the company knows that you betrayed the next president. Even you can't stay there, can you?
You are going to be the president?
He's not young. I'm going to be the president and he's going to be the chairman. It was decided at the management meeting the other day and distributed to all employees. You didn't see it? It's telling that you don't take your job seriously that you haven't even checked your email, isn't it?
I thought I was the next president.
You know, you haven't even been invited to the management meetings. You're so stupid that you think you can be the next president.
Don't call me stupid.
Why are you angry? It's true. So I'll give you 3 days too. You have 3 days to get ready to leave the company. Will you write your resignation and leave?
Oh no.
Oh, also, I just got a text from my father. He forgot to tell you, so he asked me to tell you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
He wants you to get out of this house.
What? Why?
What the hell is wrong with you? You seem to feel good about kicking me out, but the truth is, you should be the one to leave.
What do you mean?
You seem to forget that the house belongs to my father. He's been letting us live there for free. Do you remember ever paying rent?
No, I don't, but then why did you leave?
I didn't want to live in the same house I lived in with you. I couldn't stand it.
Oh no. Janet, wait a minute. Let's get back together. Let's get married again. It'll take 6 months, but I'll sincerely apologize to your father and to the people at work. So please.
What? Did you even listen to me? I said I couldn't stand staying in the house.
That may be true now, but I'm going to work hard until you trust me again.
Is that because I'm the next president?
Huh?
Are you sorry for letting me go? I'm sorry, but I'm really happy to be divorced from you. You filed for divorce without even trying to discuss it. I don't want to see you ever again. Oh yeah, I talked to the company's lawyer about this. He said he can't forgive you and is willing to help me. Of course I'm going to charge you and Susan both a fee. Not just alimony. Forging signatures on divorce papers and submitting them without permission. That's forgery of documents. I'll report it to the police.
Please don't do that. If I get a criminal record, I won't be able to work.
Then why don't you negotiate with a lawyer? I might consider it if you increase the fee.
If you're the next president, you'll have plenty of money, don't you? You don't need alimony.
That's not the point. I want you to pay for what you did. Money is the easiest way to do it, that's all. I don't want to deal with you anymore. My lawyer will take care of the rest. I'm blocking you now. Bye.
Oh no. How could you do this to me?
Janet, what the hell did you say to Bob? He told me he quit his job. He broke up with you and he's breaking up with me too. He'll put everything behind and go back to square one. He asked me to break up with him. I don't understand. What part of that don't you understand? He said he wants to go back to square one, right? I think he means exactly what he says. There's no way I can accept it. You told him something, didn't you? I insisted that I would never break up with him. He snapped. He said, "You started it. I know I shouldn't have cheated, but I was living happily with Janet. I lost everything because you got in the way of us. I lost Janet, the job, the CEO position. It's all your fault." I thought he might be feeling a little remorse. It seems he didn't learn the lesson given that he was talking about the CEO position. What are you talking about? Anyway, give him back to me. Why do I get dumped? No. I didn't tell him to break up with you or anything. It's the path he chose. Then what am I supposed to do? I've already canceled my lease to move into the house you were living in. I have nowhere to go. I have to move out of my current house by the end of the month. I don't know what to tell you. Why don't you just go to your parents or do whatever you want? Just think about that yourself. Somehow, my parents found out that I had stolen your husband. They said, "We don't remember raising you like that. We don't even want to see you anymore. Don't you ever come back." I think you were punished for trying to steal someone else's husband. I wanted to talk to you too. What do you mean, talk? My lawyer will be in touch with you about the alimony. I'd appreciate it if you could take care of it. What? I was dumped by Bob too. So why do I have to pay alimony? Because I got divorced because of you. It is my right to ask for alimony. The fact that you broke up after that has nothing to do with me. Oh no! And as for forging my signature on the divorce papers, that's a crime. You need to talk to my lawyer about that too. What? I just write your name a little bit. Don't you know? It's called forgery of documents. You can even get a criminal record. Wait a minute! I don't have much money. I don't have enough money to live after tomorrow. I can't afford it. Besides, if I get sued, my life will be over. So what? You did what you could be sued for, so I'm suing you and demanding compensation. That's all there is to it. If you continue to resist, I will take legal action against you. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Janet, I'm sorry. I'll apologize as many times as you want me to, and I'll do whatever you say. Please don't charge me alimony. If you were listening to me, then please talk to a lawyer and make up for this. I'm going to block you now. Goodbye. In exchange for me not suing them for forging the documents, they sent me more than the going rate for alimony. This is all thanks to the lawyer who kindly listened to me. I don't know how they are doing now. I don't even want to know. Just the other day, my father officially announced that he would be stepping down as president. I became the president. I want to make my father's company, which I love so much, even better and bigger than it is now. With that in mind, and with the help of everyone, I am new and inexperienced, but I will do my best. Right now, I am so occupied with work that I don't have time to think about my private life. But if I keep working hard, God will be on my side someday and bring me a good partner. For now, I'll prioritize the company and its employees, and I want to move forward. Hey Lauren, it's been a while. How've you been? Still leading that dull life dedicated solely to work? Hey Rachel, long time. You hit me up suddenly and it's straight to sarcasm, huh? It wasn't sarcasm. Just stating the facts. Well, I'm still enjoying work and doing well. Are you still unemployed? Hey, don't call me that. I'm busy helping Mom with housework, thank you very much. Helping Mom? I've never seen you do any housework. Stop nitpicking. But hey, I've moved on from that. Oh yeah? I'm getting married. Wow, congratulations. Wanna know who the lucky guy is? Not knowing isn't an option, right? Geez, you're still not cute. Huh. Though deep down, you're probably super curious. Whatever. Who's the lucky guy? He's a director at a big company. Dad set us up. He's 3 years older, excels at work, and might even become a VP soon. And of course, he's earning a lot. Now I can be a proud housewife, living an elegant life forever. To be honest, I was worried about being close to 40 and not finding someone. But not compromising was the best decision. I invested in myself with beauty treatments and cooking classes, and it paid off. You mean having Dad foot the bills, right? I know you've been pampered by mom and dad all your life, but I can't believe he even set you up for a marriage. You're way too dependent.
Shut up! I'm lucky to have parents who care, unlike you.
It's not every day you bump into a high-ranking director at a famous company, you know. Gotta use every advantage I've got. Poor you, still single at 35? Excuse me? You were single until 37, so you can't talk. But you'll most likely stay single even after 37. So, I won. I'm not competing with you. While I'm living the high life, you will remain single, leading a miserable, poor life forever. I'm working hard and not exactly broke or anything.
Let's face it. We know how much a woman can make by working. It's pretty evident that eventually, things might get tight financially.
Not really, you know. There are plenty of women out there leading companies and doing well nowadays. Anyway, did you text me just to share your marriage news?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot the important part. I want to invite you to my wedding.
Wedding? When is it?
The first Sunday of June. He's got a big network, so it might be a huge guest list. We're planning to book a big venue. Top-tier catering, a super luxurious wedding dress, and going all out. Well, I guess you'll be forever out of the wedding scene, so I'll let you admire my beautiful dress.
Oh, I won't be able to make it on that day.
What? Why not?
Because I've got my own wedding planned for the same day. I never imagined it would overlap.
Are you going to a friend's wedding? You better cancel that.
That's not an option for me. I'm too far into the preparations.
You're heartless. Choosing a friend over your big sister? You might have many friends, but there's only one sister in the world, you know.
No, it's not my friend. It's my wedding.
Huh? Your wedding? Don't mess around with jokes like that. I know you're jealous of me, but don't lie.
No lie, no joke.
I mean, someone like me who's gorgeous might find a partner even at 35. But there's no way that you, whose only passion is work, suddenly find someone now.
That's just your assumption. I've been with my soon-to-be husband for years. Well, if you don't believe me, that's fine. The point is that our wedding dates overlap, so I won't be able to make it to yours. I'm sorry.
I honestly didn't plan on inviting you, but I felt bad for always leaving you out. And now, you're making up a ridiculous lie to decline it. Seriously ungrateful? Fine, whatever. Having a miserable single woman like you at the wedding would dampen the mood anyway. Even if you change your mind, I won't let you in. Lauren, what's going on?
Sorry, Rachel. Couldn't pick up the phone. I'm in the middle of getting ready, so it's chaotic right now.
Why are you at my wedding?
Huh?
You said you weren't coming. That's not what we agreed on.
Wait, I'm not at your wedding.
Liar! I saw you in the hallway earlier. It was definitely you. What's crazy is that you were wearing a white dress. It's so rude to wear white when you're not the bride. Crashing a wedding without an invite and trying to outshine the bride? What are you thinking?
Wait, so you saw me, which means you're having your reception at the same venue.
What do you mean? Is your friend having it here too?
No, it's mine.
Yours?
Yeah, like I said before, I'm getting married today too. I'm the bride, so wearing a white dress is obvious. But I never thought we'd end up at the same venue without any planning. It's a weird coincidence, isn't it?
I get it now. You're planning to steal my husband, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Wearing a beautiful dress like a bride? Trying to seduce him, huh? You thief?
Geez, that's not it. If you come to my side, you'll see I'm having a wedding reception as well.
Oh, so you're still going to lie, huh? I won't forgive anyone trying to ruin my happiness, even if it's my sister. Remember that. Ha! That's karma for you. Your dress is all torn up. Serves you right.
Unbelievable. Why did you go to such lengths?
It's your fault, isn't it? Trying to steal the show at my wedding? So, I cut your white dress into bits with scissors. Just because you're jealous, you tried to wear something like a wedding dress. You brought it on yourself.
Your life is over.
What are you talking about?
That wasn't just a white dress. It was a wedding dress.
Yeah, right. A real wedding dress?
Uh-huh. I rented it from a bridal shop.
No way. So then, it wasn't your friend's wedding today, but it was yours?
Uh-huh. Like I've been saying all along, I'm supposed to have my wedding at the same venue as you. I kept telling you, but you never believed me.
But Mom and Dad are at my wedding. You can't have yours today. A wedding without parents is unheard of.
I never intended to invite them.
What do you mean?
They've always been indifferent towards me. Even when I got my first real job, they didn't say a word of congratulations. When I told them about my marriage, it ended with an, okay. I knew they wouldn't come even if I invited them, so I decided to have no family members.
Wait! It's not acceptable for the bride's parents not to attend the wedding.
Well, it might be unusual, I guess, but my partner and his parents understood my situation. He knows about my family issues from the start.
Well, a wedding without family sounds pitiful. I bet there aren't many guests. More like a funeral than a wedding, huh?
Not at all. Even though my parents aren't here, lots of my colleagues and friends are. I actually feel blessed.
I thought I'd be the first to get married. I'm disappointed you did too on the same day.
It was insane, you know. When you suddenly came chasing me with scissors, shredding my dress. Do you realize what you've done? You've done something really serious.
As if I care. It's your fault. Having a reception at the same venue as mine, it's so confusing.
It was just a pure coincidence. I had no idea. But cutting up the dress was mad. I mean, it was a rented dress, you know?
Ugh, you're irritating. I didn't think it was a wedding dress. It's not my fault. Either way, your dress is torn up, so I guess your reception will be canceled, huh? Well, I'm off to have my lavish one in a lovely wedding dress with my darling. Enjoy wiping your tears of frustration with those dress scraps. Bye. How long are you going to ignore me? Lauren, answer me.
What's up, Rachel?
I've been calling you so many times. Why don't you pick up the phone?
Sorry, I've been so busy I didn't get a chance to check my phone. Just took a break and saw a bunch of missed calls. So, what's the matter?
It's a huge mess. My wedding got canceled because of you.
Me? I thought you were having a lavish reception.
I couldn't have one. It was suddenly called off.
But why?
My husband caught me in the act.
You mean...
Yeah, when I shredded your dress. I thought we were alone, but turns out he saw it. After that, when I returned to the hall, he told me the wedding was canceled.
Oh, I see.
It was really sudden, so we had to apologize to the guests, return gifts, and even apologize to the venue staff. It was chaos. It's all your fault.
No way. That's not on me. You caused the trouble. So, is your husband still with you?
No, he got mad and left ahead of me. He said he was going to talk to his parents at home and just left me here.
Oh, that's tough.
Your reception got canceled too, right? I mean, your dress was all torn up.
I went ahead with my plan.
How?
I explained what happened to the bridal shop, and they let me borrow another dress. It was even more gorgeous than the one I had rented originally. My husband even complimented how beautiful I looked in it.
You've got to be kidding me.
I was worried about what would happen when you shredded my dress. But with everyone's blessing, it turned out to be an amazing night.
This is so not fair.
Huh?
Here I am going through such a hard time with my canceled wedding, but you got to have yours. On top of that, you get to wear a better dress than the one you originally had. That's so unfair.
It's all because of you, Rachel. If they hadn't been able to arrange a new dress, it would have been called off.
God damn it! I wish I had chopped your hair off too.
What craziness are you talking about? Anyway, I'm off to the after party now, so later.
What have you done, Lauren?
What now?
He asked me for an annulment of marriage. He said he couldn't be married to a psychopath who'd shred her sister's dress. His parents even demanded we split up.
Well, that's no surprise.
It's all your fault.
Not at all.
I have to split the cancellation fees for the reception. Plus, your bridal shop's asking me to pay for the dress.
Yeah, that's only fair, right?
What? Why am I the only one treated like a wrongdoer?
What else could you be?
I'm the victim here. Because of you, not only did the wedding get canceled, but our marriage itself is done. I can't believe this. Just a little while ago, I was on cloud 9. Now I'm in the dumps.
You know, it's a little late for regrets now. You should have known this would happen.
I just wanted to teach a lesson to an audacious little sister who was trying to ruin my wedding. Annulment of marriage for shredding a dress seems a bit over the top.
That kind of thinking is the problem. If anything, thanks to what you did, your husband realized your true colors.
I don't know what to do. I'm being asked to pay nearly $100,000. I don't have a job. I can't afford that kind of money.
You'll just cry to Dad, won't you? He and Mom always spoil you. They'll probably front that $100,000, won't they?
Turns out, even they have had enough of me.
Oh, wow.
They said I disgraced the family, despite their efforts in introducing me to a respectable man. They're furious. They even told me not to step foot in their house anymore.
Oh my God. They're surprisingly strict.
My husband is from one of Dad's business partners. So now, it might cause trouble for the company. If his business suffers any losses, he wants me to take responsibility.
Blaming you for the company's loss sounds a bit too much. But that's how mad he is, I guess.
Hey, can you lend me some money?
Huh?
I'll work hard and pay you back.
Why should I lend you money?
I can't rely on Mom and Dad anymore. And ever since the wedding got canceled, relatives and friends have been cold to me.
You're my only hope. No way, I can't. Why not? We're family, right? You say that now. You've always excluded me with mom and dad since we were kids. Only when you're in trouble do you turn to me. I apologize for the past. Let's patch things up from now on, okay? Anyway, I plan to claim compensation from you too. What the heck? Of course. I'm not the one to lend you money. I'm going to receive money from you. Wait, why do I have to pay you compensation? Because you chased me with scissors in your hand and shredded my dress, remember? But you weren't injured. It's absurd to demand compensation when there isn't even a scratch. Even so, attacking me and slashing at the dress is a serious offense. I could press charges, but since we're family, I'm trying to settle out of court without involving the authority. What do you think? Do you want to get the police involved? Oh no, please, not the police! But demanding money when I'm already struggling? That's too harsh, don't you think? You have a job, so you're financially comfortable, right? It makes no difference whatever situation you're in. I'm quitting my job, by the way. Oh, really? I plan to be a housewife from now on. A housewife? Why? You've always been so dedicated to your job. My husband is a CEO. Oh my God! He's the CEO of the company I work for. I thought it might be awkward for colleagues to still have me working there. Also, I've been focused on work all this time. I thought it would be nice to change. I'm planning to take good care of my busy husband as a wife. You're the wife of the CEO and a housewife? This is unacceptable. You're getting everything I want. You must have gotten married just to harass me. Absolutely not. Well, it might be tough for you from now on, but best of luck. I have to prepare for my honeymoon now. Bye. Wait! Help me, Lauren! Please, pick up the phone! After being kicked out of the house, Rachel started a live-in job. She had to take out loans to pay for the cancellation fees, the dress, and the compensation she owed me. Most of her paycheck is going toward repaying these debts. She lacks experience in the workforce, so she's worn out, getting scolded by her boss every day. Though she wants to quickly find someone, get married, and become a housewife, working from morning till night leaves no room for dating or finding a partner. It seems likely that she'll remain single for the rest of her life. Our parents are lamenting her failed marriage. They constantly fight, blaming each other for her becoming a fruitcake. It's the result of them spoiling her all this time. They're reaping what they sowed. On the other hand, after becoming a housewife, I'm leading a happy newlywed life in the home that was newly built at the same time as my marriage. Recently, I found out I'm expecting a baby. My husband and I are eagerly awaiting the arrival of our newest family member, nurturing our love amidst tranquil surroundings.
Camille, sorry. I have a sudden business trip starting tomorrow.
Huh? Starting tomorrow? That's sudden.
And it's really far, for 2 nights and 3 days.
2 nights and 3 days? Didn't the president say the company would consider having business trips closer for employees with children?
Yeah, I know. But one of my colleagues suddenly can't go, due to a family tragedy or something. Others have important meetings, and I'm the only one available.
Well, if that's the case, it can't be helped.
I promised about going to an amusement park this weekend. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Ava is with me right now and I just told her. She said, "Daddy, do your best at work."
The support from your daughter really touches the heart. I'm about to cry.
You are being too dramatic, honey.
But for real, I'm glad she grew up to be a smart and kind daughter. She's only 5, but she's mature.
You're busy with work, and Ava is usually asleep by the time you get home. Did you forget that she's going to elementary school next year? She understands these things already. If Ava is cheering for you, you can't help but give your best, right, honey?
Yes, I'll do my best. I have to prepare some documents for my business trip, so I might be back in the morning.
Wait, so you're leaving for the business trip early tomorrow morning?
It might turn out that way. I'm sorry, but could you pack my suitcase with a change of clothes and stuff? I'll get everything I need for work at the office. Just prepare it like you do for our regular trips.
Sure, I'll take care of it.
Thanks. It's really nice to have a family that helps out in times like this.
What are you talking about? I'm your wife, so it's only natural. But you'll make it up to me about the amusement park next time, okay? Ava will sulk if you neglect her too much.
I understand. Well, to avoid that, I will support you two when I get back home.
I'll be waiting for you. Anyway, good luck at work for now.
All right. I'm going to start preparing the documents. Bye. I can't wait for tomorrow's trip. I've always wanted to stay at the Riverfront Resort Hotel. The room has a gorgeous bath, and the dinner will be a French dinner. I'm so excited, I don't think I'll be able to sleep tonight.
What? Trevor?
What? Camille? Oops, I sent it by mistake.
I see. Did you say Riverfront Resort Hotel? I think it's a luxury resort that just opened. You said you're going on a business trip tomorrow, right?
Yes, I am. So, I'm staying there on my business trip.
You're staying at a place like that on a business trip?
Yeah. The president of the company seems to have splurged on it for me because it's a very long business trip, 2 nights and 3 days. It's so popular that it's hard to get a reservation, but I'm amazed he got a room.
Who were you originally going to send that message to? I thought you were going on a business trip alone. Are you with someone?
Didn't I tell you? I'm with my colleague, Taylor.
I thought everyone was so busy that you were the only one who could go.
That's how it started out. But Taylor decided to come with me because he thought it would be too difficult for me to go alone. It is an important deal, you know.
I see. Taylor has a young child too, right? Is he fine with a 3-day, 2-night business trip?
I'm the same way, right? It's hard to juggle being a dad and a businessman. Well, he was just talking about spoiling their family once he went back.
I see.
I feel bad that I'm breaking the promise with you and Ava. I feel like I'm the only one who's getting a good deal. So, I couldn't bring myself to say it earlier.
Well, you are right. I'm a little jealous. I won't tell Ava about the resort.
I appreciate that. Well, I still have work to do.
Good luck. Give my regards to Taylor.
Thanks to you, I managed to get to the hotel on time. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. You just came back in the morning, grabbed your luggage, and ran out without even eating breakfast. I was so surprised.
I'm sorry. I had a last-minute flight to catch.
You must really work until midnight and then go on a rush business trip. Take the rest of the day off.
No, it doesn't work like that.
What?
I've got a dinner meeting with some executives from a business partner. The meeting isn't until tomorrow, These things are important for business too.
Being a businessman is tough, huh?
I'm doing this for you and Ava. I'll keep up the good work as a father and a businessman.
Good luck. By the way, are you with Taylor now?
Yes, we're together. We're going to a dinner meeting together.
I see.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just wondering.
Well, I'm off to a dinner meeting now. It'll probably last till midnight, and I won't be able to reply. So don't worry about me, okay?
Okay, I understand.
Hey Vanessa, I finally don't have to worry about my wife anymore, baby. I'll be waiting for you in the hotel lobby. Well, even so, meeting near home would risk being caught by my wife. So going separately to a hotel far away and then meeting up, you really came up with a clever plan. Until now, I'm sorry I couldn't meet up with you because of my family. My wife thinks I'm on a business trip this time, so we're going to go tonight. We'll have a nice evening alone tonight.
I'm so happy. I'll be there right now.
I'll be waiting for you, Vanessa, my baby girl. What? Wait! You've got to be kidding. Why are you here?
You said you'd wait for me in the lobby, so I went over there for you, okay?
But that was...
Did you mean to send it to a woman named Vanessa Rogers?
What? Why do you know her full name?
Well, she told me.
What?
I'm with Vanessa right now. You ran out of the lobby as soon as you saw me. I wonder if you didn't see that Vanessa was here too.
So what? I don't know about Vanessa. I meant to send that message to Taylor.
If you were going to send something like that to a married coworker with kids, that's just weird. Vanessa admitted she was having an affair with you.
What?
I heard you told her you were divorcing me and marrying her. Vanessa seemed she knew that you were married. She believed you were serious about her. That's when you ran away at once when you saw me. She was so shocked and she felt betrayed. I guess she's done with you now. You had been having an affair with her for the past 3 months, and that you've been seeing each other many weeknights. And you were planning a 3-day, 2-night affair starting today at this hotel. She told me everything.
Damn it. Why did she blabber on and on? She should have kept her mouth shut.
How can you say that after missending me twice? You've got nerve. You told me everything about going to Riverfront Resort Hotel, being in the lobby, and more, didn't you?
What are you going to do to Vanessa? I won't forgive you if you hurt her.
Are you pretending to protect her now? Coming from someone who ran away? I'm angry at Vanessa, but what pisses me off the most is you. Vanessa is sorry for what she did, and she seems really shocked until now. Firstly, we want you, who is on the run, to come back, now.
I won't. If I go, I will get in trouble. I'll keep running like this.
I don't think you can escape the police.
The police? What do you mean?
My husband went missing, so I should file a missing person report, right? Your father and mother are gonna do it too. If the police can't do it, they're ready to hire a detective or whatever it takes to clearly establish the truth with their son.
Why are you dragging Mom and Dad into this? Don't go making this into a big deal on your own.
I don't have a choice. I needed someone to watch Ava while I was here.
Oh.
Even though you saw me coming alone, you weren't worried about your daughter. As a father, how could you act like that?
But...
When I talked to your mother about how suspicious you were, She said, "Don't worry about Ava. Just go find out what's going on." She gladly sent me off. By the way, your father arranged the plane tickets to get me here. It was a bit of a rush job, so I wasn't sure if I could get a ticket. But thanks to your father being a gold member of the airline, luckily, one person canceled, so I was able to come all the way here.
What the hell? Well, if Vanessa already told you everything, there's nothing I can hide. Do you want a divorce now?
What?
Investigating the affair persistently like this, that's what you want, right? Then fine, I'll divorce you.
Are you just going to shrug it off?
Yeah, so what? But you should raise Ava. I don't want the kid. I won't be able to continue the relationship with Vanessa anyway. It is just so hassle for me to find a new one. If I had a kid with me.
What are you saying? How can you talk about your daughter like that? She loves you so much. Even when she can't go to the amusement park, she still encourages you to do a good job. She's such a sweet and kind child. I thought you loved her.
I was just pretending to love her. My company's policy is to support parenting, or whatever it's called. People who don't like kids are treated like they're not human. It's really depressing, you know?
I can't believe you were this kind of person.
Say whatever you want. I don't want a nagging woman like you and your annoying daughter. I want to get the hell out of your life. If you want alimony and child support, I'll pay for it. While the president's policies are annoying, but the pay is good.
But can you continue working at that company?
What?
Because people from the company know that you lied about going on a business trip. They'll ask you a lot of questions, and it'll be hard for you to stay, don't you think?
Why? You told them?
Even the kind president, who is a father and supportive of employees with kids, suddenly sending you and Taylor on a business trip? I thought it was strange. After you left this morning, I called the company and asked them.
What did you say?
I was surprised when Taylor answered. When I asked him about the business trip, he had no idea what I was talking about. He told me you were on leave until tomorrow. There wasn't a business trip planned, and there was no colleague who suddenly couldn't go on a business trip due to a family death. You're just trying to make someone's family member die so you can have an affair with them. That's just disgusting.
Damn.
By the way, he mentioned you are going home on time as well, including yesterday, when you came home in the morning. So I got suspicious and quickly left Ava with your parents and decided to go to the Riverfront Resort Hotel. When I left, there was still no clear evidence of the affair. But then, I received a message from you that proves your affair. I also got a testimonial from Vanessa. Oh, I received a message from your mom just now.
What? Don't tell my parents about this, please.
Of course, I told them everything. She's taking care of Ava, so I have to keep her informed.
Oh no.
They are both very furious. Your dad even said he's going to disown you.
Oh my God.
Well, there's nowhere to run now.
Damn it.
Even without you telling me, I'll take Ava. I can't leave Ava to a scumbag like you. I'll get alimony and child support too. If you come back quickly and are willing to talk, I might go easy on you. If not, we'll settle things through a lawyer from now on.
Wait, I'm going back to the hotel right now. Forgive me, Camille, please.
Trevor, Vanessa, and I boarded a plane to go home. My in-laws were waiting for us at the airport, and his father took Trevor and Vanessa away and lectured them. As for me, I went home with Ava and my mother-in-law. After that, I divorced Trevor and I naturally got custody of Ava. Later, I demanded alimony and child support from Trevor and alimony from Vanessa. As expected, Trevor's company found out about the affair, and the president of the company got furious. In the end, Trevor voluntarily resigned from the company. He was also cut off from his in-laws and was looking for a new girlfriend while working part-time at a restaurant. Well, it's unlikely for a woman to date a man working part-time at his age. Now he lives alone, paying alimony and child support while struggling financially. Ava was more than a little shocked by the divorce, and as a mother, it was heartbreaking. However, my in-laws were understanding and supportive, helping her gradually recover. Next weekend, with Ava and my in-laws, we are going to an amusement park.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.